Hi everybody, it's Brandy and Chris, your hosts here at Couplesclick.tv, and we have yet another awesome swinging type definition.
That's right. In the last two episodes we talked about soft swap and full swap, and today we want to talk about closed versus open swinging. If you recall, soft swap was no sexual intercourse, to keep it simple. Full swap included sexual intercourse. In closed swinging, you can have either soft swap or full swap, but you are in separate rooms. And that's a major distinction because there are some couples who prefer to enjoy the lifestyle and swing in the same room, and there are other couples who prefer to be in separate rooms. When you're talking about closed swinging, you're talking about being in separate rooms with the other partner.
Perfect example of this, because I like to create a word picture. That was an excellent definition. Being detail oriented.
That's right, that's me.
Better at that. I have a couple that's very good friends of mine that I've gotten to know through the years that is in the lifestyle, and something that made them distinct from like us per se is their desire to be in closed swap situations. And that means she would take him, the other guy, into a room, and he would take the other woman into another room, and after, whether it was soft or full, after the encounter they would come back and share the details. The reason they did this was because in their relationship, when the husband was in the room, she would feel a little bit more tense and would be a little bit, he could tell she was being inhibited.
She was holding herself back from truly
being uninhibited
and enjoying herself fully when he was in the room.
And for him, that made it less hot, and for her, obviously it wasn't quite as explosive as it could have been. So when they would go into the separate room, she could really tear it up and feel just wild and wide open. But then they would come back and share the experience, and for them it worked really, really well.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, we know a lot of couples who actually prefer that.
Yeah.
So it's a very common type of swinging, and you'll hear that term closed swinging tossed around quite a bit.
And very much just a personal preference. So
and hopefully now you'll understand what that means.
So until next week, we'll see you then.